Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we're taking a look at a new Ralph Christian release. This is actually their new Intrepid Sport carbon fiber model, and it's a really cool watch. I like the full carbon fiber case, I like the looks of the dial. Really quite interesting, and it's really nice how they actually put this whole watch together. It really doesn't look like anything else out there on the market right now, and I think it's a pretty decent looking watch. It's pretty lightweight because of the carbon fiber, has a nice integrated band as well. It comes with your standard Ralph Christian bag and box, which you can see in the videos I've made for about 2 years of these watches, or of this brand, I should say. And I think it's a pretty decent looking watch for the money. I believe these are on sale right now. There's actually a discount code. If you go on their website, you can always save like 10% or something of that nature if you sign up for their newsletter. But anyway, this is the watch itself. Let's see what's on my wrist, then we'll dig a little deeper. This is what's on my wrist today. This is actually a Breitling Super Avenger. I'm sure you've seen this watching a lot of my videos. I really like this watch. It's one of the first watches I've bought when I really got into watches, and it's gone through a couple services and still keeping great time. Now the watch itself does come in a few different variations you can check on their website. I think this one is one of the nicest color variations. It's kind of like this tan beige color, which is pretty cool. And you have the black carbon fiber case. Now the watch itself is 42.5 millimeters in terms of actual diameter. It's full carbon fiber, the full case, not the band obviously, or the crown. We are looking at a case thickness of 13 millimeters, but it really doesn't wear too big with the integrated band there. Now, the band is up to, it says it can fit up to 235 millimeters, and the watch itself does have a sapphire crystal as well, so you get some nice specifications: sapphire, carbon fiber. It is running a quartz movement, a high precision Japanese quartz movement, and the band itself is made of silicone. It's not made of actual real rubber, just keep that in mind, but it's really comfortable, and their bands are always very comfortable, very nicely integrated to the carbon fiber also. So you probably won't be able to change out the band, but you shouldn't have to on most of their watches. It fits very comfortably. The watch itself is 50 meters water resistant here. It does have some nice lume as well. Go ahead and screw the crown out. Screw down crown, which is pretty nice on a carbon fiber case. Really good crown action, no wiggle at all or anything like that. Pull out one position here, and you can set the time there. Nice loomed hands, Ralph Christian logo, 12 over here, which is loomed. And you get 3 sub-dials also. The funny thing about this one, these aren't actually for the chronograph. These 2 pushers over here, which are actually polished. By getting a little closer to the dial here, nice little screws going in on each end also. Nice little details there, 2 over here. You see this top pusher over here will actually change the day of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which is pretty cool. So you have the day of the week, the time, and you're going to use this one to change the date, 31st. Which is pretty cool also. And over here you have a 24-hour sub-dial that goes around with the hands on the actual dial. You have a yellow accented, yellowish green I'd say, skeletonized seconds hand. You have a yellowish green second hand which actually ticks. Obviously it's a quartz movement. Expect good battery life, about 2 years on these. Now the band itself is actually integrated, so you're not really going to be able to change it. And I like the design, how the carbon fiber comes out when it's cut. You get these kind of like squiggles here, or lines that go back and forth. Little breathing room here. You always get the Ralph Christian buckle, which is blacked out, and then you do get the Ralph Christian case back, which is actually pretty cool with the carbon fiber if you look at it. Let's get a little closer here. You can see carbon fiber, and then you say sapphire crystal, sapphire crystal, and then the Ralph Christian logo, model number, and stainless steel. Now stainless steel is probably because of the crown and the buckle, but the actual case is full carbon fiber. Those screws are stainless steel also. The dial is easy to read, I must say, at pretty much all angles, even though it's semi-skeletonized there. You can actually see that quartz movement right there inside the watch through the front of the dial, which is pretty interesting. You can see the little quartz movement there. But yeah, you get the 12 marker, which kind of, you know you're at 12. It's very easy to read. The orientation is easy to read. Even though there's 3 sub-dials, it's still very easy to read. Yeah, there also is some nice lume on this watch also, which I found that interesting. I'm assuming the lume is actually on the 12, and then the hour and the minutes hand, which are skeletonized, and some of these markers also have lume. I'll go get you a lume shot, show you how it looks in the dark. I'll throw it on my wrist and give you my final thoughts. So here's a watch loomed up with my torch. You get some super luminova, glows green. I'd say it's pretty decent. You can definitely see it at night on the hands and that 12 and the hour markers. So not too bad, not crazy lume, but it's definitely pretty good. Now my wrist is 6.5 inch, and this watch fits perfectly on my wrist. Their bands are always really comfortable, and the watch is a lot lighter with carbon fiber than if it was, stainless steel. It'd be a lot heavier. So it really fits nice. You can really, feel it plant down on the wrist. If you look at, just perfectly plants down on the wrist, and it's really comfortable. For some reason, their integrated brands are always very comfortable. And yeah, easily can tell the time there. Nice sapphire crystal, little side orientation there. As you can see, you have a lot of room for a bigger wrist. But like I said, my wrist is not that big, and obviously 42.5 in this kind of case shape fits just perfectly on my wrist. And yeah, kind of really like the look of it. Now, overall, the watch really looks very nice in my honest opinion, and I really like the carbon fiber. It really is a different look. It feels a lot lighter, and it feels more expensive, honestly, to get a full carbon fiber watch. Look at this thing. Really, really cool. For the price of, I believe it's $575 actually. That's only because of the carbon fiber. And honestly, I think the watch, came out really good. I think this is their first go at a full carbon fiber watch. I think they did a pretty good job. They do have sales all the time though, so if you don't, if you don't want to pay that much, maybe you can find it, at a later date for a cheaper price. If you're one of those people. Furthermore, there's no quality control issues. Their shipping is always very quick, always 2 to 3 days. It arrives, no issues there. Sapphire crystal, good quartz movement. You're getting a lot of information on the style here. Like the band, decent packaging. You get a warranty as well. And they also have a lot of other cool watches on their website. You can check back on my log. I reviewed a lot of their other watches also. But let me know what you guys think of this brand. Definitely leave a comment down below, like the video, share it with your friends. And as always, guys, I will see you on the next one.